my name is Cosette, and today I am going to be giving you a quick tour of my Genshin account as a new player. I will also do a little bit of an introduction to my journey with the game and also kind of give you an idea of what you can expect coming up in the future. So maybe we had similar pulling plans, or you're also a new player and your account's kind of in a similar position. Alrighty, so getting started, I initially downloaded the game in February or March of this year, and at the time I was primarily playing on my phone. So with that being said, I did have a little bit of a hard time with the touchscreen and the smaller screen, so combat was kind of difficult for me, as well as just exploration. I didn't find it all that enjoyable, and at the time, I don't think there was anybody on the banners that I was actually interested in or that had caught my attention, so I wasn't really interacting with the gacha aspect of the game, so naturally I kind of stopped playing pretty early on. Since I wasn't playing, I did not verify my age, and therefore I did lose that account. But not to worry, because in September I got a gaming PC, and Genshin was actually the first game that I downloaded for whatever reason. I started playing again during the 5-year anniversary event, so I was super lucky and I was able to get Keqing as my 5-star on kind of day one of playing again. A little bit on why I chose Keqing. I had just thought she was really cool when I did the leeway quest my first playthrough of the game, or not playthrough, but my first time playing, and I just really love her character design, and I know she's not meta, but it was just kind of exciting for me to be able to get her as my 5-star, and I needed someone that was gonna act as a main DPS, and I just thought, why not? So she is definitely the character on my account that is the most well built, and I will get into builds in just a moment, but as I said, I started playing I think around September 10th. I am currently AR 47, world level 5, so it's definitely been a bit of a speed run. I am working on the Sumeru Archon quest, as well as the Nod Cry one, which I know, why jump to Nod Cry if I've not even finished Sumeru, but the reward window for Nod Cry is ending soon, so I just wanted to do it so that I don't miss out on any primos, as the upcoming banners are definitely going to drain them. 7, I did just start doing artifact runs, so these builds are a little bit scuffed. They are not the best, they are not ideal, they are in no way, shape, or form their final build. I am just getting started. I wanted to show them in case anyone else is in the same position. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into these characters. Alrighty, so we will start off with Flins. I have him at level 70. You can see his stats here. Go ahead and pull up his details. This crit rate and crit damage needs some work, but as I said, we all have to start somewhere, right? So that is that. We are friendship level 3. For his weapon, I have got Favonius Lance on him, which is not ideal, but I am working towards building Prospector Shovel for him. I just need to beat that big lizard in the Trounce domain. So, his artifacts, I have him mostly on Night of the Skies Unveiling. Go ahead and look at the artifact details. He is C0, and his talents are 2, 4, and 4. So we'll go ahead and move on to Aino. She is level 70, friendship level 6. These are her stats. Her weapon is currently Favonius Greatsword. And similar to Flins, I am working on getting Master Key for Aino. Again, I just need to do the Trounce domain. I don't have any Natland characters, so it is making it a little bit difficult. For artifact set, she is on 4-piece Silken Moon Serenade, and then I do have one kind of off piece here for its Elemental Mastery. For Aino's constellations, she is C5, and for her talents, she is 1, 4, and 8. Onto Nahida, she is level 70. For her weapon, I do have her on Aetherlight Spindaloot, which is not ideal, but at the time that I pulled her, this kind of seemed to work best for what I was using her for, as it is R5 and does have some energy recharge, so she's definitely been helpful on my teams with this weapon, but I do plan on changing it in the future when I can get one of her best in slots. For her artifacts, I have her on 4-piece Deepwood Memories, and then I do have Wanderer's Troop here. For constellations, she is C0, and for her talents, she is 4, 5, 4. Righty, moving on to Kaching, who is by far my most leveled character, my most built character, but I have been building her since my first day on this account. So she is level 80. The friendship level 7. Her weapon is currently the Black Sword, but I do switch between this and Lion's Roar. I think my Lion's Roar is just not as leveled as this one currently, and I was working on Spiral Abyss, so doing some artifact runs. Ready for Kaching, I have her on 4-piece Thundering Fury, and then I do have one Thunder Soother piece here. For constellations, she is C0, but I do plan on getting her constellation when we have the opportunity to choose a free one. For talents, she is 4, 4, 5. And yeah, that is the team that I run the most, but we'll quickly just go through the other characters that I have. I've got Dea, Jean, Sucrose, Cookie, who I'm working on building. I love Cookie, and she's amazing for Hyper Bloom. But Yao Yao, who I actually pulled today, and I just think she's so cute. Shanling, Chongyan, Kave, who honestly reminds me so much of Howl. I just love his character design so much. Cole, Barbara, Chevrus, who I also pulled today, and I don't know if it's just me, but the design of Fontaine characters is just, I think, unmatched. I have got Amber, Traveler, who needs some work, Lanyan, Kaya, Noelle, Amazon, Tori, Beto, Lynette, Ororam, Lisa, Dahlia, and Shinyan. And these characters I do plan on building more thoroughly. As you can see, I have mainly been working on these four as I just started, but I do plan on ascending and leveling these characters just so that I have enough to actually try the imaginary fighter. So we will move on to my exploration progress. And back and do world quests and story quests and things like that and really explore. So yeah, my exploration is not great, but once I complete all the Archon quests, I will go back and finish exploring each region. So you can see here, 58%, 45%, and 65% in Nodcry. In Natlan, I've got 3%, 35%, 17%, and quite a bit to unlock down here. I do enjoy exploration, so I'm kind of excited for it. In Fontaine, 2%, 2%, 10, 7, 0, 3. I actually just unlocked this today as I was farming for some of Furina's artifacts. Sumeru, as I said, I am currently going through the Sumeru Archon quest. I am in Act 2, so I imagine this will increase in the near future. It's just such a long Archon quest, so I am struggling through it, but we will push through. So 9%, 6%, 3, 22, 0 in the desert, 7%, 2%. In Inazuma, I have got 27%, 8%, 10%, 20, and 8. In Liyue, 19%, 24, 20, 22, got 18% in Shenmue Vale, 37, 14. I actually really loved this region, and I like Liyue as a whole. It reminded me a lot of Heaven Official's Blessing, so that is one of my favorite one of my favorite shows, one of my favorite stories. So honestly, this was super fun for me. And then in Mondstadt, I have got 44%, 53, 72, 85, 27 in Dragonspine, which I hate it here. And I think that is it. I have been to the chasm. I think I have like 3%. Well, 1% right here. Sea of Bygone Arrows, 2%. My teapot is a mess, so we will visit that in a later video. I am currently just farming. But yeah, that is my exploration. We will take a quick look at my quest log. As I said, currently working on Nodcry before the rewards expire. In Act 2 of Sumeru. Cannot do this in the chasm yet. I did these through like prolonged encounters today, and then I do have some world quests here that I will get to after I finish the Archon quests. But yeah, I think that is about it in terms of like things that would be worth showing you. There's not a lot, honestly, but I will quickly go over my pulling plans for the upcoming banners because they are insane. I am going for C2 Furina, and I will be pulling her signature. I will be pulling for Columbina. I am not sure which constellation yet. I will know once her kit leaks. I will pull for whatever Columbina's signature weapon is. I plan on going for C1 Escoffier and C2 Skirk. I will also pull for their weapons. And yeah, as of right now, those are my pulling plans for the next couple of months. I will be making videos pre-farming for each character and also pulling for them and building them. So if that's something that interests you, or if you have similar plans, definitely check back in and give advice if you have any. I'm always open to helpful comments, not any mean ones preferably. Thank you so much. I know my builds are scuffed, but yeah, positive things only if that is at all possible. But yeah, so moving forward, you will see some farming videos from me, some builds, some pulling, and if there's anything else that you would like to see from a new player on a new account, by all means, just let me know and I will gladly do so. Alrighty, I think that is all I have for you today. If you have any questions, if you have any recommendations, go ahead and let me know. I would love to hear from you, or if you're also a new player on a new account, we can be friends. And then go ahead and let me know what your pulling plans are and what your favorite region is. I am actually obsessed with Nodcry. I think it's so beautiful, and Nashiton specifically really reminds me of Arcane, so I've been having a lot of fun exploring and just kind of walking around there. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you have a great day, and I will see you next time. Bye!